Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be swatches and a review of the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. I've done a couple of looks with this palette. I've posted a few photos on my Instagram and my Facebook of some of the looks that I've done with this palette over the last week or so since I've had it. The look I'm wearing today is from this palette as well. And as a matter of fact, another video that I did on a look, it's a copper smoky eye, just posted to my YouTube channel. So if you get a minute, go check that one out as well. You'll really like it. It's a very nice smoky eye with the copper colors. This palette has a lot of colors to choose from. I don't think she missed a beat when it comes to this palette. I think that all the colors in here are exceptional. They're all creamy. They're all blendable. They go on very well. There is some fallout to the matte shades that are in here, but pretty much with any matte shade that you have, you're going to have some kind of fallout too, or at least that's what I've come across, especially when it comes to Morphe palettes. But you do get 35 colors in this palette, and the I believe they're charging $36 or $38 for the palette. Yeah, $38. And then after shipping to the US and taxes, I ended up paying $46 for it. To me, that is well worth the cost because it's just a phenomenal palette. So this is the palette I'm talking about, and I love the packaging. I do think that she could have put some kind of protective coating over the cardboard to make it a little easier to clean off, but you know, it is what it is. And then on the back it just says JH all over, and then it has the Jaclyn Hill X or Morphe X Jaclyn Hill on the back. So this palette has been used. So I'm going to show you guys. It does have a lot of shadow everywhere. On the front cover, I believe I showed you guys this in the video of the tutorial, but it just has a little thank you to all of her subscribers. This palette's dedicated to all of her loving subscribers, and it has her signature on it. But these are the colors. They range anywhere from a very shiny, my mind went blank, you guys, shimmer color, all the way to deep purples and blues. You have your rust colors in there. You've got pinks, mauves, cranberries, reds, browns, taupes, yellows. I mean, you just really have a good array of colors in this palette. I would have liked to have seen another matte color that's more of a mauvey, light pink color, but you know, I have other palettes with that color in there, so I can mix with this one if I need to. Okay, so we're going to do some swatches, and I'll let you guys see each and every color. And what I'll do is whenever I'll swatch it, I'll tell you the name, and then on the screen I will put the name up as well so that you guys can see how it's spelled. And some of the names really did not make sense to me, why she would name them that particular name, but it's not my palette, it's her palette, and only she knows that. So some of them are cute, and I really like the colors. So anyway, let's just get started. I'm not very good at swatching, just so you guys know. We're going to go row by row though, and we're going to start with the top row. And on the top row, you have your light, very light shimmer colors, and then a couple of matte colors, and then some more shimmers at the end. So I'm going to be swatching this way down my arm right here so you guys can see how they look, because to me it's better, especially for shimmers, to do it on the back of your hand so you can really get the full effect of what that shimmer looks like. So I'll be doing 2 or 3 colors at a time, and then I'll clean my arm and move on to another color. So let's just get started. I'm going to start with the very first color, and it is called In Light. It's a very shimmery, very light color. The next color I'm going to be swatching is called Beam. It's an even brighter shimmery color. It's more opaque than the In Light, but they're very similar. Okay, the next color is going to be Silk Cream. Silk Cream. This is a matte color. It's a really light beige color, like a nude, almost like a skin tone color. This is a really good transition color. It goes on very nicely, blends out so smooth. The next color is called MFEO. I'm going to go right under the other color. And again, this is a very light nude skin tone color. It's just got a slight mauve undertone, but not much. And those are mattes. So clean my hand. Okay, the next color is a shimmer, and it is called Faint. It's a very pretty pink, a real girly pink color. It's very shimmery. It's so pretty. Okay, the next color is my all-time fave. This is called Sissy. It's an even deeper pink color, but it has a gold hue to it, like a rose gold. It is so pretty. I don't know if the camera is going to pick up on how beautiful that color actually is, but if you can see it on my finger right there, it is gorgeous. It is so pretty, you guys. I mean, every eye look I do, I tend to want to go to that color, but I've had to try out other colors, so I'm like, ugh. But yeah, that is my all-time favorite. It matches this blouse that I have on right now. It is just gorgeous. Okay, so our next color is called Little Lady, and this is a really nice pink color as well. It's a bit darker than the others. It has more of a red, orangey undertone to it. And it too is a shimmer, but it is so pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to clean my hand. And that completes the first row. The next row up has a lot of browns and reds in it. It has several mattes and then a couple of shimmers at the end. So the first color is going to be a real orangey yellow color, and it is called Creamsicle. It's very pretty. It's a matte. That would make a nice transition color if you're going to be using some browns. You could put this on first to kind of keep it lighter underneath and really make some of those browns pop. The next color we're going to be doing is called Butter. And this is not yellow. It is like a very, very light brown color with maybe a pink hue to it. But it certainly does not look like butter. Okay, the next one up is called Pooter. Don't ask me why she named it that. I do not know, but it is a gorgeous color. It is one of my favorites. This is a very good neutral mauve-y brown color. It's a matte. And it's very, very pretty. I love this to do my crease with, especially if I'm using any kind of pinks or mauves in my look. It's a gorgeous color. Okay, so clean my hand and move on to the next couple of colors on that row. Okay, the next color up is going to be Pukey. Yeah, you heard me right, Pukey. Again, I don't know why she named it that, but that's what she chose to name it, so we're just gonna go with it. This is, it's kind of like a brown with maybe a hint of a green undertone. Not real green, but just like a, I don't know, like just a very faint hint of an olive color maybe. Very, very faint. But it's a real pretty matte. Okay, the next color up is called Hunts. And this is a very brick red color. And it too is a matte. It blends out so pretty. It looks more pink than anything, but when you really pile it on, you know, when you build it up, because that's just one little swatch. I'm going to build it up a little bit here so you guys can see the true brick red. See that? It's a very brick red color. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Okay, and the last two shades are shimmers, and the next one's going to be Firework. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a color that you can wear pretty much with anything. It's a shimmer, but it is so gorgeous. It's like the rose gold one that I love so much, the Sissy, only it's very much deeper. It's got that brick red tone to it, or a coppery color. It's so pretty. Bronze, that's the color I'm looking for, bronzy. It's very bronzy, and it's a nice shimmer. These colors are so pigmented, you guys. Like, I mean, I have to literally scrub to get it off of my hands, and they stain just a little bit. Some of those red ones are staining my fingers. You can get it off, you just have to scrub a little harder. But whenever I take off my makeup, you know, whenever I wear it and I take off my makeup at night, it's not difficult to get it off. It's like, just use your, you know, cleansers or whatever, and it comes off, but it's just, it's a good pigmentation is what I was getting at. All the colors are very pigmented, and they are so, like the shimmers are so creamy, they feel like silk when you're rubbing your fingers in them. Okay, this last color on the second row is called Queen, and it's a very pretty gold bronzy color. It's just a beautiful golden bronze color, very like an antique gold. So pretty, so pretty. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now we're going to go down to the next row. It's our third row, and this has a lot of dark mauves, cranberries, reds, that kind of colors in it. The first two colors up are shimmers, and this first one that I'm going to be showing you guys is called Obsessed, and I am loving this color. Like, it is so pretty, a very pink with a little bit of a lavender maybe undertone. It's so creamy. I don't know if the camera's gonna really pick it up. It's very light, but it's so pretty. And then the next color up is called SBN. I don't know what that means, but it's a pretty shimmer color as well. It's a bit darker than the other one. It has like a mauvey pink undertone to it. Very, very, very pretty color. Okay, next up is a matte, and this color is called Hilster. It's a very deep mauve color, and it's got like a gold undertone to it, like a rose gold undertone. It is a matte color. It looks matte, but it has like a sheen. It may be like a satin matte, but it's not a shimmer. Maybe more like a metallic almost. It has a very unique formulation. It feels creamy and smooth, but it's not real shiny. But it's not like a flat matte either. It's more of a satin metallic finish. Okay, next up is called Roxanne. And this is a very matte color. It is like a deep red, a deep brick red or burnt orange color. It's a very deep color. Okay, and then next up is Jax. This is her signature color. This is a very deep cranberry color. I love it. It is so pretty. It's a very matte formula, and it is gorgeous right there. So pretty. Very matte. No shimmer to that one at all, which I love. I've pretty much tried to wear it on every color that I use as well, because it makes the perfect outer corner V color to deepen up your eye look. I'm not wearing it today. I went with a very light pinks today because I just wanted to be more natural looking, I guess. Just didn't want to get anything too dark. Okay, next up is a color called Buns. This is a matte color as well, and it's kind of like a dark, you know how you see hamburger buns and that light brown on top of them? It's kind of like that, but it's darker. It's a little bit darker brown than that. But it's a real pretty neutral brown shade. Very pretty. And then the last color on that row is a, it's one of those metallic colors as well. And it is called Cran Apple. And it is like a cranberry metallic color. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, and let me wipe my hand down and get ready for this next row. Guys, this next row is going to blow you away. There's a beautiful royal purple in this row, a royal blue, which are both metallics. There's a very light pastel lavender color. And there's just some really pretty purples and lavenders and blues in this row. The first color is going to be Royalty. This is a royal purple metallic color. Oh, goodness. Wow, this one's so beautiful. I love it. I actually have worn this. If you'll look on my social media, my Facebook, and I think on my Instagram, I posted pictures with me wearing this. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, next up is Twerk. This is a royal blue purple with a royal blue color with a purple undertone. But it's like a light purple. I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like the camera's picking up the beauty of these colors. Like when I'm looking at them right now, they look just amazing on my skin. But I think the lighting, you know, being so bright and everything, it really does not capture the trueness of these colors, you guys. They are beautiful. They truly are. If you were not fortunate enough to be one of the ones who was able to get a palette when they first launched, the palette sold out in 45 minutes, you guys. And when I was online ordering mine, literally 40 minutes, because it crashed, the website crashed, and then it was very very stressful. I like paced the floor while it's spinning, you know, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, please let me get this palette. I really wanted it badly. I've been waiting on it for a long time, and anyway, it was stressful, but I was able to get it, and I was one of the ones fortunate enough to get one of these cards as well. I'm very thankful for that, so that I know what these colors are. But if you were not fortunate enough to be able to order the palette when it first launched, hang tight, because it will have a restock. I believe Jaclyn said it was going to be the 18th of this month. It's going to be restocked again. I'm sure they'll make an announcement, and you guys really need to go and pick it up at that time if you have not done so already. This is the palette of 2017, you guys. This is the palette that you absolutely must have in your collection. If you are into shadows at all, any whatsoever, if you wear makeup, period, you need this palette in your life, okay? Because it is the bomb. Like, it is just, it's awesome. I love it. Okay, next up is a shimmer called Hustle. This is a very pale gray color with like a taupe color with maybe a hint of lavender, just a bit, but it's more taupey than anything. It's really pretty. Okay, and then next up is a color called Mocha. Did I get that right? Yeah, Mocha. And this is a shimmer color, and that's exactly what, I don't think that's called Mocha. I can't see. Meeks. Okay, this color is called Meeks. It's a very shimmery bronzy color, but more brown than anything. And then next up is called 24/7. It's a deeper bronzy brown color. These they're not really shimmers, but they're metallic. Some of these shades they look shimmery, but when you put them on, they're more metallic-y than a shimmer per se. And metallic is the only word I can describe because it has a sheen to it, but it also has like an undertone, like just that extra oomph, you know? It's just very hard to describe. She did an excellent job in the formulation and the pigmentation and the shading of these colors, you guys. Honestly, I'm blown away with this palette. It's so beautiful. Okay, next up is a color called Chip, and it's a very pretty dark lavender purple color, almost like a grape purple, but a lighter grape, not the true dark grape. It's so pretty. Okay, and then the last one on this row is called Mocha. And it is a brown, a deep brown color. It's a matte. It's very pretty. Okay, now we have the last row, and this row is definitely going to blow you guys away. I know the very first time that I even swatched a couple of these colors on this last row, I was just like, wow. Amazing. This very first one blew me away. It's called Pool Party. It's a very pretty teal bluish green, like turquoisey color, and it is so pigmented and so metallic, like absolutely beautiful. Look at that. My next look is going to be using this color. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate it into my look, but it's going to be in my next eye look that I do with this palette. Okay, the next color up is called Jada, and this is a matte emerald green looking color. So pretty. Okay, and then next up is called Diva, and this has a green undertone, but it's a shimmer metallic-y color, and but it has green. You can definitely see the green in it, but it's more like a dark emerald green. Very, very, very pretty. So pretty. Oh, just can't get over. Those colors are just, they're blinding. The shimmers and the metallics, they're blinding. They're so bright and so vivid and so beautiful. Especially that Pool Party. That's just the so gorgeous. Okay, next up is a matte, and this is a very dark hunter green. Like a very, very, very dark hunter green. Very pretty. And that one was called Enchanted. Next up is a matte. It almost reminds me of like a bruise. You know, when you bruise yourself, that purple that it gets when it's healing. It's like that. So it's very pretty. It's called Central Park. And then next up is Soda Pop. And I don't know why she named it that. It does not look like Soda Pop unless it's grape soda, because this looks like a dark purple grape color. Them big purple grapes that you get. That's what color that is. And those are mattes. The three that I have on my hand right now, the Enchanted, the Central Park, and the Soda Pop are all matte colors. Okay, and I have one more color, you guys, and it is called Abyss, and it is a charcoal black. Every good palette should have a black in it, a good pigmented black, to really do a sultry smoky eye or a nighttime look, a party look. You really need a black. And you can use this black to do your tight lining or eyeliner, to smoke it out. It's so pretty. And it's a good pigmented black, which I love because blacks are hard to get to blend. If they're not formulated right, they can look blotchy and not very good. This one looks very creamy, very smooth, not blotchy at all. It is a matte color, but it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. Not bad at all. On the lid, it looks a little different. It's kind of sheeny on my hand, I think. Sheeny, is that a color? Is that a word? I don't know, but it sounded good. I think because it's just on the back of my hand why it looks that way. I'm not sure, but it's a matte black with just maybe a little bit of a sheen to it. So there you have it. That's all 35 colors in this palette. Again, if you do not have it yet, don't freak out. It will be restocked soon. Just keep an eye out on it, and check back with Morphe's website. I'll link all the information below, and really try to get your hands on it because it is an amazing palette. I'm thinking about when they restock it to try to get another one and do a giveaway with it if I can. If I do get my hands on another one, I will definitely be doing a giveaway with that palette. In the meantime, I am going to be doing a giveaway with the Carly Bible palette. It's her new deluxe edition palette. I love that palette as well. She nailed a lot of those colors. It's one of my favorite palettes to grab whenever I'm wanting a quick look. And so I thought I would do a little giveaway with that palette as well. So I'm at 394 subscribers right now. When I get a little bit closer to 500, I will begin that giveaway. And when I reach 500, I will announce the winner for that palette. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, comments, or want to see certain looks, colors mixed in this palette, if you want me to try it out for you guys, leave it in the comment section below. If you have not done so, please subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so that you get my notifications. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have a great day. I love you guys to pieces. Thank you for joining me, and I can't even speak. Be good to yourself and each other. Mwah.